To all deaf people, what are some things you thought were silent but later found out they weren't? I was born deaf and got my first hearing aid when I turned 16. My whole life changed in ways I never expected. The first shock was finding out that my own footsteps made noise. I used to sneak around the house thinking I was invisible. Turns out my parents always knew exactly where I was because I stomped like an elephant. But the real embarrassment came from learning about bathroom sounds. At school, I'd use the restroom normally, not knowing that everything echoed. One day after getting my hearing aid, I went to the bathroom and heard all these sounds I never knew existed. The toilet flushing was loud enough to wake the dead. But worse was realizing that everyone could hear everything else too. I had been using the school bathroom for years, completely unaware. No wonder some kids would smirk when I came out of stalls. I thought they were just being weird teenagers. Turns out I was the weird one, totally clueless about bathroom etiquette. The worst discovery was about my own body. I learned that stomachs growl when you're hungry. Mine apparently sounded like a dying whale. My math teacher, Mr. Peterson, once asked if I was okay because my stomach was so loud during his quiet test. I had no idea what he meant until I got my hearing aid and experienced it myself. Then there was the night I learned about snoring. My little brother Jake always slept in the same room as me. I thought he was the perfect sleeping buddy because he never moved around or bothered me. Wrong. The first night with my hearing aid, I wanted to smother him with a pillow. He sounded like a chainsaw cutting through concrete. I confronted him the next morning. He just laughed and said he'd been trying to tell me for years but gave up because I never listened. My parents had apparently moved him to my room specifically because they knew I couldn't hear his snoring. I felt so betrayed. The most embarrassing moment happened at my girlfriend Rachel's house. We were watching a movie with her parents, and I kept passing gas thinking nobody would know. I was so confident about being sneaky. Rachel kept giving me weird looks, but I figured she was just being dramatic about the movie. After getting my hearing aid, I realized that farts make noise. Loud noise. I had been crop dusting Rachel's family for months during movie nights. Her dad would leave the room. Her mom would crack windows. I thought they were just restless people who couldn't sit still during films. The worst part was that Rachel had been trying to hint about it. She'd say things like, maybe we should watch movies at your house instead, or want to sit outside for fresh air? I thought she was being romantic and wanted alone time. Nope. She was trying to save her family from my gas attacks. When I finally understood what had been happening, I wanted to disappear forever. I apologized to Rachel and her parents. Her dad actually laughed and said he was impressed by my consistency. Every Tuesday movie night, same thing. He'd started timing his bathroom breaks around my digestive schedule.